YouTube, what is poppin'? Hope everybody out there is having a fantastic reality. Today I have an interesting topic, and real quick I'd also like to mention how hilarious it is to me the difference in energy I have when it's early morning versus late night, like I did that last video just last night on. Man, I was just quiet and just like so much more chill. Anyway, guys, the energy is flowing today. It's early morning vibes. We got the coffee going. Hope everybody out there is enjoying themselves. I have an interesting topic today about shame. And I believe that many people in today's world are vibrating at a frequency of shame, which in fact is one of the lowest frequencies that you can possibly be at. And I wanted to talk briefly a little bit about this because I think that subconsciously a lot of us are vibrating at a shame frequency. A shame frequency is close to fear, it's close to jealousy, it's close to anger. Those are all very low states of being as a human being. So real quick, guys, a lot of this stems from childhood issues. Maybe you were told you would never accomplish things. By the way, I'm reading off some little notes here today. Maybe you were told you never would accomplish some things. You don't feel that you're good enough. I found this one to be very true for me in my personal life. There was some subconscious programming for the longest time within me that truly believed, that I was not good enough to experience the things that I wanted. I would see other people traveling the world, making the money, in healthy relationships, and I would think to myself, and you know what? I wouldn't consciously think to myself, I'm not good enough. It was a subconscious thing. And this is why I think this video topic is very important, because some of you may think that, oh yeah, I've got it all figured out, man. I'm working on my frequency, but be very aware in certain situations when maybe you may be on autopilot. Start to think, what am I doing? What am I thinking? How am I acting? What actions am I taking throughout your day? Try and gain that awareness. But another part of shame, real quick on these notes. I took some amazing notes today, guys. So maybe these people that are experiencing this shame frequency, they haven't forgiven themselves of the past. Maybe they felt that they were doing something stupid in the past. They made mistakes, just like we all do. Maybe they made serious mistakes that they can't get out of their head. Maybe they lay awake in bed at night thinking about the poor choices they made. Whatever it may be, you need to forgive yourself and move on to set a new paradigm moving forward. And here is a very important kicker for some of you out there who may be thinking, oh, I don't experience shame. I don't experience this. Well, here is one that I believe there has been a bit of a societal programming with this notion. In today's society, I believe there is a general notion that men are the problem. Many women, and I'm not demonizing women, but what I have to say is many women and men talk terribly about a small percentage of bad men, right? There are some bad men in this world that do terrible, unspeakable things to the planet, okay? But I find that there is an overgeneralization of men that get thrown into that bad category. And it may not be a conscious thing that these people are doing to talk bad about a lot of men, but I believe this is happening to many men in today's world. This exact thing leads to many men operating at a shameful frequency. And especially this frequency of these men can also be lowered more by those same men being very lustful towards women. So just to give some clarity on this situation, it's the men who hear all the negative things about men in today's world, but are still extremely lustful towards women, and they want to be with a woman. But they hear from those same women how bad men are. Have you ever seen this in a relationship between maybe an unhealthy relationship of a man and a woman? The woman badmouths him all the time. Oh, you freaking pig. Blah, blah, blah. He feels terrible about his own skin. This is shame. So this is a cycle. So it's a cycle of men feeling bad about being a man, leading to depression, anxiety, shame, frequency. The reason why I'm speaking about the shame frequency so passionately is because I was victim to a lot of these programmings that society has put on men in today's world. And the reason why I think this is so important to notice and be aware of is because when you are operating at a shameful frequency, what are you going to attract into your life? You're going to attract difficult situations and more shame. So real quick, more notes, man. These notes are powerful. I just wrote these down on a beautiful early morning today. I think, the universe was speaking through me. The shame frequency is one of the lowest states a human being can be in. It's highly likely that more and more problems will continue to present themselves at this frequency. Shame attracts more shame. That's exactly what I just spoke about, okay? Forgive yourself for the past. And here is my number one way to break this cycle, because it's very likely that this has become a habitual pattern for some of you out there. Discipline. Discipline in accomplishing things throughout your day is going to remove this frequency from your life. Discipline in exercise, discipline in diet, discipline in semen retention, discipline in limiting distractions, removing distractions, not on your phone all the time, not watching the news, never watch the news. Awareness of your inner voice, like we were speaking about earlier on. What am I thinking? What am I doing? How do I feel? What is the inner narrative that I'm telling myself about me? Because believe me, your subconscious is running 24 hours. Your subconscious is painting a picture. What are you feeding yourself? Removing drugs, mind-altering things that are going to change your reality and put you in a hormonally imbalanced state. So it's going to take you to healing. It's going to take you to heal yourself internally before your inner reality is going, or your outer reality is going to reflect this. So operating at a state of shame, man, it's going to bring you nothing but more shame. It's going to actually defer love from you. Because when you are on an extremely low frequency, what is the most powerful frequency? First off, it's love. Are you ever going to find a powerful connection that is destined for you if you are in a fearful, shameful state about you, about yourself? The partner will never show up. And that's why I think the real kicker for today's video is this idea that many humans, women and men, talk terribly about men and overgeneralize and put them in a category of bad people. And many men feel shame towards other men causing problems in today's world when it's not you. It's not you at all. So, use these tools to pull yourself out of these terrible cycles, because a shameful life, oh man, I think there's a lot of men in today's world who are struggling at this frequency. And, at that point it's woe is me. What's wrong with me? When the tools are right here. So hopefully this video resonates with you guys out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate, I'm super grateful for all of these comments and likes, man. If you have listened to these recent videos and are still listening right now, I truly appreciate your support. If you are a viewer who is sort of watching in the background and has not subscribed yet, I see the percentages of you that are not subscribed. I know you are watching and you are not subscribed. Feel free to kindly click the button, join the team so you don't miss some of these talks, man. I love speaking to you guys. Thank you for everything. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.